Okay, so I have a $1.25 Christmas ornament from Dollar Tree. What I did was pull this out and covered it in 3 layers of this acrylic gesso. And I am going to add some elements to it, beads, clay, things like that. And we are going to make ourselves a beautiful vintage looking Christmas ornament. I have some different clay molds here. I'm just going to use some Sculpey clay. I have some vintage trim here from working on something else. And it is vintage technically because it's the same age as me. Because I was gifted it by a family member. Now I have these clay molds. And I've been playing with this and I'm not sure 100% what I'm going to do yet. But we're going to have a play and with our craft supplies here. And let's see. These things pick up everything. Paper, string, hair, this silicone. Let me get my clay out. As you can see, I've already been kind of thinking around with it. FYI, Sculpey air dry clay works great with silicone molds. Nara air hardening clay, it's pretty cheap. I got it for $3.99 at Hobby Lobby. Not so great. Makes really good mold, like if you do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like sculpt it. Great. Hard, very hard. Exceptionally good for ornaments and stuff like that. If you're going to make them for for like earrings and stuff like that, and you're going to sculpt it by hand. Not good for the molds. I couldn't get it out. I had to wait till it dried and pick it out. Let's see. I don't know what my focal point should be. I could do an image, but I really don't want to do an image. I don't mind doing an image, but I'm going to do my clay. I think I want to do something more simple. I'm thinking I want to do the roses. I'm going to pull some clay out and condition it. I just got to figure out if I want to go around it or make something here on the top. How do I want to do this? Let's just put this in here and then we'll go from there. So you can see, here's some of that Nara clay that it's pretty. For such a thin piece, I had to push pretty hard and flex it in order to break it. So and now it's in my other clay. Some days you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug. Sometimes I do things without thinking. That's okay. It's just crafting. It's not going to, it's not like it's a life or death situation here. always have to tell myself that it's just crafting. See, isn't that pretty? I have another one over here. I'm just gonna let that sit so it's at that curve for now. Good enough. And I just want to see which one I like better. I might do both. These are only $1.25. I can always go get more from the Dollar Tree. I hope you all had a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Tried to have these prepped. The ornaments so that I don't have to have such a long video, and so I don't have to do so much editing. Sometimes that's takes as long or longer than the actual making of the project. All right, let's see how this looks. Very pretty. Ooh. I like that. Now, the question is, how would these look together? Very pretty. But I'm just playing right now, so let's see what else we have over here. These are extremely thin, so they're delicate. As far as like once they dry, they're pretty delicate, so they would have to be definitely like sealed and glued so that they did not crumble and break. I really wish that I was better at getting that Nara clay out of molds. I mean, I've seen people do it, but it's just, I'm not good at it, getting it out. And I'm not patient enough to let it dry in the mold. And even when I did, I tried it with a skull mold for Halloween because I was going to make a pair of skull earrings, and it did not work very well. It stayed very wet and tacky. I might have to get the cornstarch out. For some of these. I might end up just making these like this, no more decoupaging at all. Imagine this would be really pretty, done completely white with a little bit of gold, like rub and buff or dry brushing. Trying to keep this around the center line on each side here. So if I decide to do it double-ended, or double-sided, I don't want to say double-ended. Here we go. I smushed that rose a little bit. And then put some glue. This is just art glitter glue. I'm trying not to break this or smash it. All right, now with this one, it is a little over on the front and the back. Not a big deal. We can come up with a solution for that. I'm going to let that dry. And I'm going to put this on here like this. Go ahead and glue this one on. And down here. Get that little, there we go. Alright. Get some of this glue gunk off with me here. I know it's not completely perfect, but that's okay. Ooh, I can't quit yawning today. I got off at 8 a.m. yesterday morning, came home and took like an hour nap, and then I didn't go to bed last night until almost 11. So, but I tossed and turned and tossed and turned. I finally got up this morning at like 8. But I tried to get some good sleep. This down just a little bit. All right, now with this, I'm going to, I think I have a little blade here. To pull some of this out with. Oh shoot. Okay. Thought I picked it up a little hard, but I didn't. All right, and we will paint over all of this. Put that up for now. And then, I don't know, I just really like it simply. Oh no, that is kind of crooked. That is kind of really crooked. That's just the way it is. Okay, well, it's the way I made it. Wow, that glue grabbed really fast. know.
What?
I know I'm recording, buddy.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're fine. Oh, I just want to let you know I'll be done here in just a minute, okay? All right, there we go. Cut off a couple of pieces, and now that will fit there. All right, and then we'll do this one so it's the same on both sides. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can get this on there. All right. Let's get some glue on there so it can stick, and then I can, although this glue, this art glitter glue, is sticking very well with this clay. And then I will clean it up as far as like the extra little bits, like right there and right here. Oh, guess it would help if I do it under the camera, huh? You don't have to touch. This side is up a little further than this one, but that's okay. I wanted them to meet. And since it's already stuck, I'm not going to fiddle with that too much more. This side is more dry than the other side, so I don't know if I can really mess with the things here. I don't know if holding it upside down while it dries will impact it that much. I'm just making sure that there's contact made between the edges. I guess we're just gonna leave it like this, and we will come back and see how they did.